that thing on my rear and lets us like 1,000 cc's, like a liter of fluid, hot, just like go in. She's like, you need to hold it in your belly. Or hold it as long as you can.
Yep.
And like my stomach was like dum 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 dum. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, and then trying to get up out of the floor.
Yeah. I'm like laying down. I feel like I'm gonna freaking explode, and like trying to not let it shoot out my ass. And she's like, rub your tummy. And I'm like, oh god.
She runs over and smacks you in the stomach.
It was like the worst I've ever felt in my life. I'm like laying in the bathroom floor.
Yeah. See, my husband, when he had his back surgery, I had to give him one the night before. So we
like one of the homemade kind, like my mom gave me? Or
no, but
like,
we had to do 2 back to back of the regular buy them over the shelf.
Yeah, those aren't so bad. Those are
but
like...
you had 2. We did one and we ate an hour and then we did another one. He was thrilled. Because they were going to open them on this side.
I'm gonna avoid those. I don't know.
You know, I had to do one. Whenever I was being the LPN at the hospital, I had to give an enema to my patient. I was Ukrainian, so he didn't speak a lick of English, and I was like trying to like tell him that I was gonna stick something up his ass, like an enema. Didn't have an interpreter, so I was like pointing to his butt and showing him, and I'm like. I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna hate me.
And then how did the whole
he smiles
hold
and rolls
until I
over.
tell you to let go work?
I know, I'm like, okay, here goes nothing. And I'm like, whip him up, and he's like, oh. Like, put it in, and then I squeeze the bottle, and I'm like looking at him, he's like, ooh. I squeeze it in there, let go, and then like it all just like comes like at me, and like I had like a chuck. I swear to Pete, if I wouldn't have had like that chuck beside like me, I would have been covered in shit.
Oh yeah, I saw an internet clip of the same thing, and, and the guy's like, oh, and screaming, and then pop. It covers the doctor head to toe.
Yeah, I had to go like I squeeze it in, and I had this hand like right here with the chuck. Squeeze it in. And he looks at me, he's like, woo! And then I let go, and it just shoots my like that.
Yeah.
And it got all under the bed. And I had, shit everywhere.
Yeah, that's a good story.
Yeah, but he felt better, didn't he?
Yeah, his stomach got a lot softer.
That's
My dad had a
good story.